problem is just, I think I have addiction tendencies just all together to something, to anything really. I feel it like even with the shopping for my business, or like I'm obsessed with stuff. So yeah.
So working on setting the intention for your breath to help you to control those addictions, that would probably be a real benefit to you.
Yeah.
And the more breath work that we do each day will actually permit us the ability to be able to create basically the the mitochondria within our system. When we breathe, we're actually hydrating it when we get to certain levels of our breath. So the more of it that we're breathing in, we're actually resetting the cells within our body. So setting that intention for yourself and being able to stay in that place of, I'm going to change this through the very breath, you're then taking charge and control of that situation within yourself. But it requires the thought behind the intended time and the dedication to yourself to make that possible. And I know you know all of that already, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but how do we begin shifting that? It is in intentional breath work to bring us to that. So I want to start by going back over a little bit of information that we started with yesterday. We were talking about the heart and brain coherence. We were talking about what that is. The meaning is a state of unity between your mind, your body, and your spirit. And what comes with that is realizing for you to be able to get in that place of heart and mind coherency, what you have to do is really understand that there are factors that are in there that can complicate that through the subconscious and the conscious minds. So when it's coming into addiction, your subconscious mind is the ruler of that addiction. And that's why you can't seem to break it, because it was built at some point as a mode to console yourself. So when you have that, what we have to do is figure out what would work for you in regards to the brain waves for you to begin reprogramming and expanding your consciousness. Which one would be the best for you to get into? So we want to look at the basics of all the different brain waves and frequencies. So when we're doing that, we want to look at, we've got the gamma, the beta, the alpha, the theta, and the delta. Now, the gamma waves are for concentration, information processing, learning, cognitive processing, and problem solving. So learning how to set ourselves during those times for peak focus. But if we want to retrain our brain, we want to get into the theta, because that's where we get deeply relaxed, inward focused mind. We can do things with meditation, light sleep, and dreams, which is where we can actually begin tackling the parts of our brain that are not wanting to cooperate because it is in a program. So we can begin shifting that, which I know that you use sounds and affirmations and different things like that, but getting just a sound, a hertz, and a sound that's associated with the different frequencies and the brainwave patterns, you can completely reset yourself and begin changing those dynamics. So it's actually right on time with what your subject is in regards to what I'm teaching about today anyways. So what are you looking to master most in your life?
Serenity.
So peace within, internal peace.
Everything is a shamble. My house, I have clutter everywhere because I'm always packing. Like, I just need clarity and peace.
Okay. So
And my favorite sounds are waves.
I have a picture for you after the class. I'm going to send it to you. I saw it earlier and thought of you. Just didn't have time to send it because I was studying earlier. Now, coming into the 5 basic brain waves, which is what we just talked about, we have 3 creative stages. We have the conscious creative, the subconscious creativity, and the superconscious creativity. So we want to get to that place where we're really coming into understanding that we can reprogram ourselves and become super conscious of what we're doing. So using breath to shift our thoughts is really, really essential. I know that you and I, through the Art of Learning Self-Love and life coaching and things like that, you and I have had some personal experience in regards to taking and shifting from a negative thought process to a positive thought process. So when we've worked on that, if you remember, we did some different types of things. Like sometimes I took you to the 7th level, going deeper and deeper and deeper by asking the same question, but breathing through those questions. Or we've worked together and we did the taking all that you had for the negative context and replacing it with the positive. Do you remember doing those?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay, so if we were dealing with a topic, let's say today we're dealing with we're dealing with wanting clarity, serenity, peace, and control of self, which is the only thing that we have control of, really, in all actuality. The only thing we can control is ourselves. We can have an illusion of controlling other things, but that's just an illusion. When it comes down to it, we really got to think about the truth behind it. The only thing I can control is myself and my own actions. So if we're wanting to control our addiction, we have to then realize that our mind is more powerful through our decision. So we have to come to a decision-making process.
Blah.
Blah, I know, right? Blah. We've got.
I'm a Libra.
Ah.
I hate decisions because I overanalyze everything.
But being a Libra, you're looking for balance.
I don't know which way to lean. Is more how I see it.
Oh, okay. So when making decisions during the day, are you making a decision based off of the actual feelings your body is experiencing, which is all frequency? Our feelings are all energy. So are you falling to the addictions when you're feeling low or when you're feeling high or both?
Well, if I take yesterday's example of wanting to eat, I was really productive and I sat at my desk the whole day. And I needed to continue going and continue going. And that's when I made the decision to like just go take a break. All I wanted to do was go relax, eat, and watch TV.
Okay, but you had a productive day. So was this a reward?
I was my ass hurts from sitting on this chair for like 14 hours. And I guess I was bored because I was doing mundane tasks of copy pasting over 1,000 things.
Okay. So you can recognize that it's coming from boredom and that you had realized that you had worked long enough and it was time to relax. So what is the reason for beating yourself up? Did you overindulge?
I didn't overindulge, but I wanted to do a water fast of at least 3 days. So I wasn't hungry, but I wanted I kept having the thought of eating this poutine and cheeseburger in my head, and I could just taste it and see the mayo dripping from it, and I just wanted to have those tastes to feel good for a minute. Which then I knew I would not feel great because I had been water fasting for a day and 14 hours. So obviously, then what's going to happen is I'm going to have to use the restroom really quickly. And then, yeah.
Okay. So when you're dealing with your feelings and you are looking at you knew you were doing one thing. And so did you give yourself permission to switch gears?
Well, I gave myself permission to go eat it.
And was there a particular goal in mind at the beginning of the water fast that you had to have 3 days to make it?
Actually, no, because I always start my water fast with no actual set goals so that I don't get disappointed if I don't follow through with it. But then what happened is I winded up getting this application to keep track of the time that I was doing it. And then it made me put a goal on there. So the fact that I had to put that goal there was like, I want to do more than 3 days. I might want to do 7 or 14, but now I'm kind of like locked into 3 days.
Okay. So you haphazardly went into your water fast and then made decisions that you chose to do things that you knew were going to cause you an internal conflict, because this is part of that self-sabotage. You're not able to attain what you're going through. So this is going to, what we'll do is a deeper inner dive on that one later. But what I want you to do right now for the next couple minutes with me is I want to breathe into this space, and I want to take and look at where you were, which is what you were just telling me, that you were like, you started off without any real dedication, but you were going to do it, chose so many days, chose at the halfway point, you said, whatever, I can go and eat because I'm feeling bored, and chose to satisfy a mental idea instead of a physical idea because you weren't in a need for food.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, the thing is, I feel like I don't have a life. All I do is either work or play the video game or watch TV so that I could unwind. But watching TV, I feel like that's the time that I normally would eat, right? So, like, here I am working. It's 7 o'clock at night. I don't want to go to bed. I'm bored. What am I going to do? So, I didn't feel like playing the video game. I hadn't played the video game since the first night we did the breathwork and I fell asleep. And I wasn't feeling like playing that. So, I guess I felt stupid that I don't have anything else besides my work to do. And I didn't want to sit here anymore. So I needed to do one of those 3 things. And I felt like comfort would be found in the food, watching stupid reality TV show about beautiful houses next to the beach.
So, Maud, when is it acceptable for you to have time to unwind?
but I don't have hobbies. I mean, I don't feel like taking out my paint and unwind and doing that, even though I really wanted to.
But sitting down and having a meal for yourself is self-care. If you worked 14 hours in a day, why are you beating yourself up for eating a meal and not overindulging and feeling guilty because your body was craving food? And chose to actually take some self-care. This is very important. This is a very important thing. I want to take a few minutes here, Maud, and actually breathe into this. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
what we want to do is we're going to do, first off, we're going to do some balancing between the three. So like I've done through the nose. Yeah. So we're going to start off with making sure that we are starting with that divine feminine. So we're going to breathe in through the right nostril. Block it. Exhale through the left. We're going to breathe in through the left. Block it. Exhale through the right. Breathing in through both nostrils now for the inner child. Breathing in. And exhaling. We're going to do it again.
I get dizzy.
Let's do it one more time. Breathing in through the right nostril. Out through the left. In through the left. Out through the right. In through both. This time I want you to hold it. I want you to pull up that pelvic floor. Pull in and kiss the spine. Pull it up through the solar plex into the heart. And I want you to press it together. Sip it at the throat. Sip it at the third eye. Lean your head back. Roll your eyes back like you're looking at the crown. And exhale. And I want in the next couple breaths.
Oh my God, that feels like so crazy. All the way down to my leg.
All the way down to your leg.
One more time. No, it's just 2 times.
We're just doing those two, just like that. And then we're going to move into another one now. And I'm going to have you just do in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. So, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to switch it and do mouth, nose. And then I will lead it though. Okay. And help you through. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, setting the intention that you can become in charge. Out through the mouth, in through the mouth. Holding here, setting the intention that you can be in charge of all of your decisions, and it's okay if you change your mind. Exhaling to the nose, into the mouth, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, 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 into the mouth, out through the nose, into the mouth, out through the nose, into the mouth, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, 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 into the nose. Hold. Ride this place right here for clarity, security, peace, serenity, clarity, peace. Exhale, out through the mouth, into the mouth, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Tilt your head back, roll your eyes up, look out the crown, hold the breath. Sip it if you need to. Allow your brain to reacclimate and know that you are in charge. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the nose, into the nose, out through the mouth, into the mouth, out through the nose. We're going to rest. Holding at the bottom. Switching from feeling overwhelmed, stressed, frustrated, releasing it and letting it go. It's okay to let it go. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let it go. Breathing in again through the nose. Let it go. Exhale out the mouth. Breathing in and out. Coming back to the here and now. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to take some time. This isn't an overnight switch. This is going to be really training your brain, telling yourself what you really want, being impeccable with your word, and following through with yourself. This can be defeated with time, and we can do this. We can continue working on it. Because, Maud, you have come through so much over the years that I've known you. And I know that this is one of those underlining things that we can work on. And thank you for trusting me to walk through this with you and always allowing me to be here for you. I appreciate you and our time working together.
I do as well, very much so.
It's definitely, it's a journey, and none of us are alone. It's our thoughts and our ideas that make us separated and make us think that we're alone. But in all actuality, we're never alone. And I'm always here for you.
I know, and I appreciate that very much.
I know that we're coming into the end, and I know that was a little short breath work today. But I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, and you and I can talk a little bit more after in regards to maybe helping you to know how to more in the mornings and afternoons and evenings to set up yourself for a 2 to 5 minute breath work time for yourself. And you can even do it when you're in the bathroom. You can do it when you're driving somewhere. You can do it wherever you're at, because it's only for 2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I need you there so that you could say, in the nose, out the mouth.
We will teach you. You and I will learn how to do this with me guiding you. as well as you guiding yourself. We will get you there. Let me go ahead and end this recording. And let me see if I can find